proposal is really relevant for the entire European economy. And that also brings me to underline that also the internal market is the DNA of the existing legislation on packaging, the Packaging and Packaging Waste Directive. They came to the light just 1 year after the entry into force of the internal market back in 1994, and is not by chance. At the time, packaging sustainability was becoming more prominent, and therefore we started to see many national legislation appearing, but these were done in a very divergent way across the EU. And today we're facing a similar situation where we do see an increased fragmentation of legislation to address packaging sustainability. So for this reason, we actually welcome very much the decision of the European Commission to strengthen the harmonization of the existing legislation by proposing a regulation, because of course there are, with the revision, economic impacts on economic operator and obligation directly applicable on the economic operator. So the regulation is very important. Equally important is the choice of the European Commission to maintain fully the internal market legal basis of this legal instrument. And we're actually quite concerned to hear that in some cases member states in the Council debate are actually discussing the possibility of changing the legal basis, moving to a full environmental legal basis, or splitting the legal basis. We strongly believe that preserving the internal market legal basis in full, it's important because we're talking not just about packaging, but about packaged products. So the moment you introduce divergent measure at national level or allow member states to do so, you have trade barriers, which are not good for industry because it means taking away money that we can deploy for innovation and investment, and it's not good for the consumers. I can give you a very practical example, which are actually sorting instructions for consumers. It was mentioned that it is really important to actually provide the consumer with the right information. It's very important to us as well because we need the material back into the waste streams in order to be able to recycle it. We have seen the multiplication of national mandatory label requirements, which are very confusing for the consumers. Very much if you live in Belgium, you'll find yourself with labels that are actually mandatory in France, so they don't help you. On free movement. And again, I think this committee in particular totally understand the importance of harmonization when it comes to the free movement of packaging waste. However, also Article 4 opens up the door, has some loopholes for, let's say, additional and unilateral measures to be introduced by member states. When it comes to harmonization of waste, allow me to say also that here too, it's incredibly important to have better harmonization of the rules. Continue to say the waste management is a national issue is a bit something of the past. If we're talking about transforming our economy to a true circular economy, then we do need more ambition also when it comes to waste management rules. Just a reminder that 2/3 of member states today will not meet the 2025 recycling targets. This is huge. This means that there is millions of tons of material that doesn't come back into the recycling system. So indeed, we have some member states that are leading when it comes to recycling. We would like other member states to follow through. And for this, we need obligation on collection for sure, something that is missing today from the proposal. When it regards, I heard also on the competence, perhaps allow me to say that on something like recyclability at scale in particular, the role of internal market is key because we are ready to deliver recyclable packaging. In order to be able then to ensure that this is recycled in practice, we do need national authorities, we need municipality to actually collect this waste and put it back into the system to deliver a secondary raw material market, also for secondary raw material single market. Thank you very much.
Thank you.